welcome to this Duane Eddy song. For this song we're in standard tuning. It's in 4/4 time, and frankly he does some little nuances that are different with each verse. So I'll show you each one of those. If you want to play it, without doing the little nuances, it'll sound fine. But I watched a live video of him. It's great. I'll put a link to it here, but he even does the nuances when he plays it live, which is really cool. And I'd like to dedicate this song to James Brock, who requested it and is a good friend. So we'll use an E power chord for the intro. We're going to hit it 4 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to hit it 1 more time, and then again, and a hit on the 4, and then back to 2, okay? That's on the 5th string. Okay, that's the first part of it, and then we're going to go 4 on that just E string, and it's a back and forth picking. Then 2, 4 on the 6th string. So let me show you that whole thing slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we start into what would be the verses, okay? Now the verses are very palm muted. There's slight palm muting in that first part, but these verses are very palm muted. So you want to just rest your palm just so you can, just so the string rings a little, okay? We're going to hit 2 on 5 and then to the 3rd fret and 4th fret. And then 2 on the 4th string at the 2nd fret. And then 4 and 2. So we have this so far. Okay, and he does that 4 times for the first verse. Okay, then I take that pattern basically down to D. That was like playing it in A, so now we're going to be on the 4th string. Okay, so we're going to be playing the same pattern, but we'll do only 3 measures of it. And then he hits an E to stop. Okay, so after you hit that E, he comes back in with 2 strikes on the 6th string to 2 and 4. Okay, at that point he stops. And then he's going to do some bending here. Now, what he does, I watched him live. I've seen you can do it different ways. Where you slide to the A from the 4th string and then hit the A below. But what he does live, and it sounds like it in the record, is we're going to hit 4 on the 6th string and bend that down. And then hit the A below it. Now we'll do that a total of 3 times. Then with the 4th time, we're going to hit that A 3 times. Okay, so all together, slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll do the same pattern from the 5th string to the 4th string. Okay, and then it changes a little bit. We're going to move to the 6th string. The 6th string should sound like this. Okay, so what he's doing there is he hits that 6th string once, then he hits the 2nd fret of the 6th string, gives it a full bend down, and a release, and you hit it as you release it. 1 more time, and then the 2nd fret bent twice, and you'll hit it twice, and then once. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he hits the Bigsby when he hits that last open E. Bends it down just slightly. At once is open, and then open twice, and 2, 4. Okay. The pattern is very similar to what you do in the verse. It's just you know, a little different. So it'll sound like this. Okay, so what we're doing there is we're going to hit the open 5 twice, and we're going to hammer in 3 to 4. And then 2, 4, 2 on the 4th string. And then 3 hammered into 4 on that 5th string, and back to 2 on the 4. So all together. Then he goes up to that 4th fret of the 6th string, gives that a bend down, and this time you're going to hit the A twice between it. And we'll do that 3 times. And that last 2 A's is kind of like starting your 3-4 bend again. So let me show you that again. Okay, this time he doesn't come back to the 3-4. When he hits that 2, he hits 4 and slides up to 7. Okay, now we're actually starting the lead, okay? So we've slidden up to 4 and we hit it again. And then we're going to come down the 3rd string and hit 5, 7. Okay, so let me take that again from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to go to the 2nd string at 4 and slide into 5, and then hit the 1st string below it. Okay, and then we're going to go to 8 on the 1st string, back to that 5 again on the 1st string, and then take your first finger to 8 this time, because that's going to get you in position for the next part. So I'll start the lead from this 5th string at the 3rd position where we hammer in. Then we're going to hit 10. So we come to that 8 and hit 10. And then we'll bend 10 up twice. And then without it bent, we'll go 10, 8 on the 1st string to 10, 8 on the 2nd. Alright, now what we're going to do is basically like we did with the 4, slide in on that 2nd string and then hit 5 on the 1st, just like we did. Then we come up 8, 7, and 5 on the 3rd string. Okay, that's kind of a pause there. And then he does 7, 5 on the 4th and 5th, and then when he gets to the 6th, he'll give it a bend down. The first time he'll bend it twice. Okay, so all together. Our open E 4 times, and then one more time to 2, 4, and then you start your next verse. Those are all the patterns in the song. If you get that first part down, those are all the verses and all the choruses and the way he does the licks. But again, a couple times he'll add some little variances, and I'll teach you those that he does also. So for the 2nd verse, the variation is he doesn't hit the A twice. Instead of doing that 4th one, he adds a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a down, up, then 3, 4, and then your 2 on the 4th twice. So all together, let me show you that 2nd verse. Okay, that's what he does different. And then he goes into the D is just normal. You're going to hit it twice. Okay, so the next part is we've already learned, but I'll go through it. So he's ended with the D, and we go to the E. after that Died with the Bigsby little lick, the chorus that he does is a little bit different. I'll show you that and then we'll talk to it. In the chorus, we do just like the first part. We're going to hit an open E on the 6th string, then hit it twice in 2/4. Now we're going to open A twice and then 3 hammer into 4 and then go to that 2 on the 4th string. This time he takes the 3rd fret, bends that down twice. Then we go to the 4th fret of the 6th string. That's the 5th string where he bends it twice. Then we go, because we've got our 4th finger free now, we can hit that 4th bend and 2 hits. This is leading up to the lead. It's always 4 and 2 hits 3 times before the lead. This time he's going to do something a little different when he hits the 7th fret of the 6th string. He's going to hit it twice, then again once, and then 6 times. And then the A note 5. Okay, that A note like takes you into the 3rd verse. Okay, so after those 6 notes on the 7th fret, we hit that 5th note. Now we come in to the verse, and I'll play that at speed because it's a lot different, and he does some pretty tricky stuff here. I'll take it from the 7th fret, 6 bend downs. So, what we're doing, after we do the 6 bends, okay, we're going to hit the A once. That's like starting the 3rd verse, and the 3rd verse would start off just like we did the 2nd verse, where we do only 1 A, and then we do, then we're going to hit A 1 more time, and then 3 times, and then hit 4. We're going to skip 3. We're only going to hit the 2nd fret of the 4th string once, and back go like this. Then we're going to hit the A 3 times, then our 3rd and 4th fret, like the rest of it. And then the last one is normal. Okay, so let me show you that. So let's do that slowly so you can see what he's doing again. And we'll start on that A, just like we're starting the verse. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 3 of those. So that's the 3rd verse. Very tricky. Okay. So after the D, we just stop with our E. And this part, she says, we're gonna dance. It's just a straight open 2/4 on the string. And then you start your bends. now we're into the fourth verse. For the fourth verse, it's really kind of starting the outro. They'll go dance, yeah, everybody now. Okay, what we're doing there is after we come back in, then we do our bend. We do the whole lead. This time we're going to do 6 bends at 10. And then we're going to move. This will be a little bit different here. This is going to be like a triplet. 5, 8, 5, 8, 7, 5. And then 5, hammer 7, and back to 5. And then 7, 5, 7, 5 from 4th and 5th string. And then we'll hit the 7, bend down on the 6th string 6 times. To the 5th fret. Okay, then we're going to the outro, and this will start fading. And what you're doing is you're going to hit 4 on the 6th string bent to the A string open once. We'll do that 2 times. 3rd time we'll hit the A twice. Then we're going to start in with the lead. That's about where you don't hear anymore. So that's the song. But I'll show you what he does live because he ends it. So we'll take it from that final 4. Let's take it from the 5. All right, ready? Then he takes 10, bends that up 4 times this time. Then 10-8 on the 1st and 10-8 on the 2nd. Alright, and then the final lick will go to the 5th position. We'll go 5, 8, 5, 8, 7, 5. And then he starts slowing it down. On an A9. Okay, so we've got an A9 that's played by 5th fret, 6th string, 4th fret, 5th string, and 6th fret, and 5th fret, 4th string, and then the rest open. So I have my notes or tab written out, so if you really want to learn this and you need them, PM me with your email address and I will send them along to you gladly. So I hope that helps everyone.